Okay.
So
M&J event team,
here.
we have decided, after much deliberation, not really, to do a weekly Sunday updates video, which is completely awesome because we wanted to do it for quite some time. We were just figuring things out, but we've decided to do it now. So we're going to be talking kind of quick because we have a lot to get in a very short amount of time, as I'm sure some of you guys know.
Camera's about to die.
Camera's going to die. And here we go. We're going to start with formal introductions. Let's keep this short and sweet. You go first.
Alright, I'm Mia.
I'm Jordan.
And I ride Lloyd. And I've been riding since I was 8 years old, and I'm 13 now. And my favorite thing to do other than ride horses is cheerlead and jump on the trampoline. And
you do it a lot.
Yeah, I do it a lot. And I'm pretty much your average kid.
Nope.
I'm not a freak.
You are a freak. Freak. Freaky. Oh, we have a script.
Oh,
God. Me it down. Okay, this is our script.
That's our script.
Because we're slow. And
Yeah.
slow kids need scripts. Okay, anyway, I ride Luke. I've been riding since I was 7. I'm almost 18. I'll be 18 in November. I live on Shady Oak Stables, where we have 20 acres. We board horses, like me as Horse Lloyd, and we give like beginner lessons, and we also do a lot of stuff with the Rescue League. I'm going to put a little plug in. Check out uscrl.org. They have some really awesome horses that just want a great home, and they're really like worth it. Okay, so putting that out there. I like to read and draw and write. On that note, really fast, if you guys want a picture of your horse, PM me, and I would be happy to do it for you guys. I really love to draw, and, you know, you guys are great to us. You're really, you know, I'm so happy with how the subscribers have been boosting the past couple weeks, and just keep it up, guys. I really appreciate it, and send me a PM, and I will do it for you. Next, let's talk about the boys. You first.
So, I ride Lloyd, a.k.a. the Professor, which
Get to those later.
We'll get to them later. He's a 12-year-old Arabian gelding, and he was owned by Denny Emerson, which he did endurance with him when he was a little...
We won.
Yeah. He actually won a 75-mile race. But, Danny wanted to take him 100, but he couldn't really do it because something happened with his legs, and yeah, long story. He'll jump basically anything you ask him to. Stick on the ground. At my old barn, an old friend of mine, we bought him from her, and she took him prelim, and I've been going training, and
the Big T.
The Big T. And his show name is Shogun Driving Sun, and I love him very much.
He's the coolest. Okay, so I ride Luke, a.k.a. Big Sexy. He's a 6-year-old Palomino quarter horse gelding. I've had him since he was born. Was there the day he was born. He was my mom's horse's first foal. I did almost all the training on him. Almost is the key word. I did have help in the beginning. His show name is Cool Hand Luke. He almost lost his eye as a 4-year-old, but that's another story for another time. If you guys want to know about that, you gotta let us know. The only show we've done right now was a schooling horse trial. We went in maiden just to get our feet wet and to let him get the, you know, kind of see what a show was like. He really needed it, and he was such a superstar. He had actually cut his face the day before, the night before. It was bleeding the whole day, but he was a trooper, and he conquered through it, and we actually won. I'm very proud of him, and he's currently my only competition horse. So, what next? That one. Read from the script.
I reckon we better get to the weekly updates.
That would be the point of the whole show. Okie dokie. Luke just got a new bit, and it's amazing. I'm so happy with it. I don't know how to say it. It's Bosch.
I get to use it tomorrow.
Yeah, she's going to use it tomorrow. I'm so happy with it. The only problem was with it, it was a little bit too big. It is a little bit too big. It doesn't seem to be bothering him at all. I mean, he doesn't really act like he cares. He seems to really like it, actually. He doesn't toss his head or anything like that, but I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if it gives him sores or anything, I'm definitely going to get rid of it and get him a new one. But until that happens, well, why? Anyway, your turn.
Okay, well, I have actually 2 bridles. One's a dressage bridle, and one's a cross-country and stadium bridle, because They both have 2 different bits. And,
He beats that.
yeah.
He's a big breeding horse. Big breeding horses get 2 bras.
And, I actually switched them.
Had to do it.
I switched the 2 bits because he's been riding in his cross-country and stadium one for a while and been doing flat work and dressage in it, so, he needs to get used to his dressage happy mouth again.
Yeah, because it would not be fun
Yeah, he'll
if you
be
were
a
to go
jerk.
into training dressage
And
him be
used
like,
to the cross-country bit.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Arabians can stick their heads up really high.
Yeah, today on the trail ride, I actually bit my lip because he came up, his face came up and smacked my face, and I bit my lip.
He's just, he's just Arabian.
Yeah.
What next? Okay. Oh, yeah. Speaking of your freaking bit, dude, okay. Not even like 2 days ago, I reminded her to bring her cooler out. Her coolers, because it's getting colder, and I don't want the guys to get sick after we work them hard. And you guys know what a cooler's for. And I told her to bring, yeah, I told her to bring her dressage bit out because we were talking about, what would happen. And, she can't remember her saddle pad. She can remember those 2 things that I just reminded her about. Like she never remembers stuff. And she remembered those 2 things, but she can't remember her saddle pad, which it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So she's been bumming.
I've been using this
Bumming.
random saddle pad,
sketchy.
around the barn. I don't even know whose it is. So
yeah, what we did this week was halt to canter transitions.
And walk canter transitions.
Yeah, walk canter. To get them more under themselves, it really helps them a lot, especially Luke. He's very young and learning. Lloyd doesn't really need it. He's been there, done that. We've also been doing flying lead changes. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but we're running out of time. Flying lead changes, Lloyd is a master. He doesn't even need to practice, but Luke he doesn't really get it. And shows.
Okay, so with shows, so far with shows, we aren't really showing right now because we're kind of in the middle of like a barn switch. And so we're going to try to start back in December, if not earlier. And I'm going to do a couple of novices, just to get back into it. And then I'm going to try to go back training and try to stay in training and try to be a trainer. I mean, not trainer, but
trainer. She wants to be at the big T.
Yeah, the big T. I want to be
horse of the year.
Or rider of the year.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You're into awards, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, as for Luke's goals, I'd like to do like maybe 5 or 6 beginner novices, and because he's just a superstar. Like I think he can handle this, and I'm gonna aim for novice by summer, which that's a good amount of time. I think he can do it. And once we get to novice, I really want to be like showing a lot, like every other weekend if I can, and be novice horse of the year. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so cross country colors fast.
I'm red and blue.
I'm purple and yellow. Keep that in mind if you guys want to send us a Christmas gift. Not really. Clinic. Okay, I got to tell you all this, but it's got to be fast, so you guys got to listen careful. Doing a Jessica Bortner-Harris clinic at the Ark in Monroe the weekend of December 18th is what we're planning so far. If you guys want to come, PM me. I'm on Facebook. Anything, any way you can get up with me. The Ark in Monroe. We're doing cross-country and dressage. Individuals if we don't have too many riders. There is a limit to how many of you guys can come, but as of now, more the merrier. It would be great for you guys to come out. I mean, It's going to be a great clinic. Look up Jessica. She's awesome. There you go. Nicknames for the horses. Luke is Big Sexy because he's not fat, but he's a round boy. He's fairly short. He's only 15 hands. That's a good thing to know, too. Lloyd
is the professor because if you would ride him, you would kind of understand how he works. He's a thinker. He's a schoolboy.
He's got it. We'll talk more about that later. Questions of the week. This is the most important part of the whole thing, except for some of the other important parts. Okay, we're clipping the horses in a couple of weeks, and a tradition of ours is to do a design on their bootay, and Lloyd's in the past has been a rising sun, but we can't do that anymore because of the barn switch, so we're trying to find her a new design. Luke's never had a design before, so this is his first one. He'll probably keep this one as long as he's alive. So you guys got to think hard, okay? If you have any questions about the guys, let us know. We'll gladly give you, we want as many suggestions as we can get because this is a big deal for us. It's like they have this the whole winter, and sometimes we even clip them in the summer, like clip it in. Anyway. Second question, what do you want to know about the guys, okay? Anything. anything, okay? What size shoes do they wear? Who's your farrier? What's your vet? How often do you ride? Do they eat a lot? You know, anything, you guys. Personalities, yeah, anything. That said, love you guys to death. Rate, comment, subscribe, yeah. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.